in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes
Two
last week.
touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
That's good for a Washington.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
For a Washington.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
At the 50-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
That's out to Chubb, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks standing at 6'5".
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. His throw incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Washington. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
2nd and a yard.
They run. Chubb. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 13 carries, 61 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. They'll run with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
At the Bills' 8-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Darren Waller, his second touchdown on the season. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now we're at the 41, second and 9. Fournette on the toss to the right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
2 yards left on second down from the 9. Now Leonard Fournette, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be second and goal.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Bryce Love, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills draw a bit closer. A solid block. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
A gain of a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Yes, Peters.
It goes without saying.
Throwing after the interception. White. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
To throw again. Herbert got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 3rd and 2, Herbert. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 8-yard touchdown run. And Washington. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And He's stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the shotgun, here's White. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. and the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. And I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. It's a gain of 34.
10 at the 24.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, Herbert. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Herbert throwing again. This is caught, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Preston Williams in the final. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. So we've come to halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will make it into the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
By Earl Thomas.
Throwing again. White going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Eli Apple. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. That's caught by Waller out left side.
Herbert's pass.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
41-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Again, Herbert. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Herbert's pass.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
A gain of 50 yards.
Now White with a 1st down throw.
1st down.
But look, you're not. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Will Parks. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
By the Bills.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, a 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
6-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's White. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Marquez Valdez. On first down, it's White. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them. He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And boy, they'll start the drive with Love here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Here's White from the gun on 3rd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Washington on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 9. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A first down and then some, 36 yards. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
It's 2nd and 8.
They run it again with Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Herbert. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there. But they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy...
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. White. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Fournette. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.